Hi. Wait. Hold up.
See the radar on your mini-map?
This is
It should be showing the
LO
direction of the nearest data
370, and
station.
this is
The
the
closer you are,
crew
the greener it
for
gets.
the
Follow me.
PS4. So I'm doing now, of course, I'm doing this where you gotta go sync the first data center, with link up with the 510 net. I'm actually going to do a few other things. Simply is, there's a few things I could do here. Get those out of the way. I'm noticing that it seems like I'm a little further away than normal. Maybe.
Alex, you there yet?
Nope.
Just follow the pings, kid. Call me when you're there.
Of course, this being a raid spec, it could go over land like that. No problem. See, there's a guy over here. So this side I probably will do a, I think I was mentioned earlier, wasn't sure what starter. I think I'm going to do a Camaro.
We need you at this race real soon, Alex, so let's get your map up to date.
Since it's been a while since I did a Camaro.
That's right. Let's get you synced to the 510 net.
There's a couple of paint jobs I need to do for it, but that's okay. Now, I've yet to do my Ubisoft Club stuff. Simply what I'm doing tonight is I'm going to be getting just done these tutorials, get the car. Then when I'm still around Detroit, I want to get that Sierra thing out of come out of the way. Simply as there's something else associated with that I do need for when I'm going cross country, and that simply is I need, of course. Wow. Never seen that. But wait a minute, no change effect to the game. Stuff like that, and then of course
Alex. You ain't got time to screw around.
Then of course some other things. So what I want to do while I'm waiting is simply trying to get this throttle. There's a trophy I'm after. It's a real quick one. Actually, I don't know if I can get it right now because I'm too close to this. Yeah, I think I would. That's what it's going to try for. Simply is the 88 miles. We don't need roads trophy.
Oh, we happy.
Damn right.
Of course, back to the future reference there.
You should have more than enough muscle to burn tonight's crowd. Speaking of which, you need to get here soon, Alex. Your brother's spooked about something.
It's not like Dayton. I'm on my way.
Of course, this will also test my R2. I mean, this is a race that I'll be going to.
You need it in Detroit, Alex. Set a waypoint and get over here. And put your game face on. This race is going to be intense, man. You should see this crowd.
I can handle it.
No doubt. Just don't forget your brother needs to see you after. Sounds serious.
Don't worry, old man. I'm not going to forget.
Would I like to change my avatar? Possibly. I'm checking into that though, so keep that in mind. Checking into something on that, and a few other things. Oh, this was 88 miles per hour. Nope, must have been too fast. Jumped it or too early or too late. I mean, that is sometimes harder to pull off than sounds. Exactly 88 miles per hour. Of course, every little thing you do helps your score and helps your money. Anyway, this game, I admit, I may be one of the few that did. I actually did not mind the story mission. I wouldn't mind seeing some references, of course, in the crew too to this. Here's how this game was doing, of course. Will there be any of these guys featured? Any of that? I know who that is. That's that asshole. No, that's an NPC, of course. I'm not a crap. Clip that gate. I don't usually clip these gates in here. Oh man, I did not get gold. I usually get gold on another one, honestly. But I never have had that problem usually with other drivers. They're not players, but actually, these guys are not players. These are not players. I will point that out. These are a computer. Right now, my throttle don't seem to be doing too bad. Me buying. I know my music runs low. That's on purpose, actually. One, not to drown out my voice, but also, of course, sorry, that looked bad. That looked really bad there. But as well as, of course, not sure about any of the music and copywriting it. I know it's in game, but you never know. Don't want this stuff being pulled from my YouTube, of course. I don't want none of that problems. I'm not after all that. Hence, I probably won't do like I normally do. I'll probably just pick a station normally, and I don't want to playing when I'm playing. Sometimes I usually do a playlist. For avoid that this time
Alex,
around
where are
though.
you, man? These hopefuls think the local boy ain't gonna show.
Relax, I'll be there.
Yes, I know this music by heart by now. I don't know if this is a main song or not. I think it is, but I don't know which one it is. I don't know really mind this Camaro, but the Perspec I actually like. That's one of them right there. I do like the 4GT. I admit, that's that baby right there. Of course, I prefer it. Certain high expensive automobile that's out in LA for sale. If it's on sale, I may be able to get two. At some point, we will see. Hopefully, if it is on sale, it's not limited. That's of course that a Gara. I think that's the name of it anyway. No guarantee this car's going to slam into me, or would look like it would. That's been happening on us lately. Silver, damn, I used to get gold here. That's not a bad run either.
Hey, bro. I need a ride.
I got you.
Now, if I know there's a lot of
Alright?
problems, I may not play this again until
Fine.
after I got my controller.
Let's go.
We will see. Simply this, that's why I'm testing on this game. I know what this game, what I'm capable of doing on this game, for instance. So, it's a good way to check and test this controller's abilities. Mainly the soy part. Of course, you never know, because your car can play factor here.
Ambassador Bridge, bro. Picked up some heat tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
And I lost.
No, last time.
It was fun.
Why have you always got to be on the wrong side of the law? I mean, you don't mess with cops on race night, because the more heat that's around, the less business we can do. See, shit like this is why you haven't got your 510 ink.
Come on, Dayton, I'm the best driver in the whole damn state.
This isn't about that, Alex. I founded the 510s. I'm the V8. And my own brother is breaking the rules. How do you think that looks? No wonder I've got guys breaking rank left and right.
So, what are we doing?
Some guy named
Whoa,
Shiv.
nitrous
Before
for
I ain't met yet.
bigger.
Gotta ask him a few questions about money.
More
So
cool.
why am I here? Why not one of your 510s?
You're an asshole. You can drive. And if I've got to put Shiv back in line, I want the best driver I've got to burn him on the road. And I was giving you a chance to take this stuff seriously.
But they didn't hit anything. That's what I was trying to avoid there. Nice clean drive. Of course, these missions don't really matter. It ain't like you go. It ain't like you're getting these parts or anything. This next one, I do, and then of course you get a part for it. And that's Racing Zoe. That'll be it for it. I believe that's the last technical, what I call it, tutorial missions. That was just introductory stuff. Of course, the difference on that particular one is, of course, you are in your own vehicle. So hold on a second. My headset needs to come off. I need to grab something. That's simple. I need to move my something out of the way of my clock.
That's the guy. Stay low.
So anyway, I'm hoping to get this done next mission. Then I'm going to get my car, of course, and everything I need for it. And go to the Sierra introduction. I think that's her name. Sierra, something like that. And then go to New York. And then LA. I may check Ubisoft first of all. If I can do it in game, I will. Simply as another some freebie stuff I get there. But I know you can't get it, or don't get it until after you get into your headquarters. That's why I haven't been worried about it.
FBI, hands where I can see them.
My brother needs help. He's...
What the hell are you doing, man? Help him! He's bleeding out!
You never know. If the controller don't have to have too much, I may be getting the wall run and all that for this and calling all units. But we'll see. Actually, do you like this game? And it will give me, of course, Ubisoft points. Which are major. So should I start using the account I'm playing under for this? Never know. Could. This name that's on this account you guys would actually probably recognize because it's Outlaw Geo 370, which is technically should be my username on my original, but kind of similar to my
Hello, Alex.
YouTube
My
account,
name's
of
Zoe.
course.
I think we can help each other. You know these guys, right? Of course you do. One killed your brother, the other framed you for his murder.
That's only one thing about Zoe. If I hear right, she actually died in real life.
Here's the deal. I
It's
want
pretty
this
sad.
guy. Special Agent Coburn, he's dirty.
Thought I read
All
something
I need is
on that.
proof. And you want this guy, Dennis Jefferson, aka Shiv, leader of the 510 Motor Club.
I'm in.
You got 8 more years in here. We can wipe that slate clean, clear your name.
I said I'm in.
Okay, you're hereby working for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
I got nothing against being on the right side of the law.
There's a ride in the shop across
And of
town.
course, I'm gonna drive to New York and drive to
I'll be in
LA.
touch.
I'll be doing a lot of skills on the way. Determine what time I get out of headquarters.
Let
I
him
wonder
keep
if
it nice.
I have to do too. If it's the right time of day, between 10 and 11. Simply the baseball stadium. Now, I don't want to do really the summit stuff because of one reason. If I get in the game, I'd want to do that, of course, with the game. You know, if I get the wild run and stuff, I'd like to do that with that. Of course, this is where we go pick up vehicle. That car there ain't too bad either. Really, that's the Bentley. I think we actually had to race this at some point. While we're in a dirt spec and it's a perf spec. That's the car I think it is.
We have a budget for this operation, Alex, but it's limited.
Oh, cool, it's
I've given
orange.
you enough cash to buy
Ew.
and set up your
God,
first
orange.
ride. Spend it wisely. After
Oh,
that, you'll have to
reddish.
fund upgrades yourself. They're all available to test drive, so take them for a spin if you're unsure.
Like I said, I've been looking at this. I know it's top speed. Ain't it the best? In fact, the best top speed, I believe, technically out the gates right there. But these are a fact if you look at them. This go 182. These other ones only go. You know what? Looking at that, much of the one that I may get that at some point. I'm going with this. So look at that top speed on that. We're going to test myself. That would be the car to do it on. Test my abilities. This is the car. I don't know. I don't got the crew credits. I don't even know why you mentioned all the starter ride. Simply is I need to get 2 paint jobs, so I hope I can get both of them. I need to get red, metallic, or red and blue, and simply while I'm at the headquarters, I can fix that. That's simply the red and blue. In case you don't know how to do it, there is a 2-tone color. People run around to do that on these certain awards. I will showcase that actually. I
Alex,
do
there are
know
car
how.
dealers like this all across the
I'm gonna
country.
promise
Each
by the
dealer has a
time
different
I
stock of cars.
play
So you
again,
might
I'll
want to
have a
swing by each
different
and take a look.
avatar.
There are 510 tuners all over the country who specialize in different car modifications. As this operation progresses, you'll need to access these tuners. But for now, let's get you a street ride. Street spec cars are lightly modified
And
rides,
Ryzen
built
I
for
did
street
need a
racing and
different
tuned for the open road. Most common 510
account
ride
for
for a
this
reason.
than my main
Street
account
spec
of
should be your
Outlaw.
first
What
choice for
hopefully
cross-country road
my
trips.
other Outlaw account it simply is. I already beat this game with him. In fact, I think that was the game. That's the account I beat it under. So keep that in mind. So share. We will do this. I'm this goal set waypoint. I do want to drive there. Always. You may notice I do a lot of driving. Yes, I just do it to get familiar, to test my car.
There's a tuner
I believe
across
there's
town.
some
I'll
awards
send the location to your phone. Call me when you're done.
associated, believe it or not, with this here food stock. So again, you're seeing people, these are not players. These are a computer, and of course, guys need to learn to drive. Jeez, they do need to learn to drive. Look at that, they're ramming each other. What's that bad boy? That's that car already. And that's of course that 69 Camaro like I had there ever. Wanna go. It's not a bad car actually. Trying to avoid people in that. There is a few awards I know I have to watch a video for. Simply a certain creatures and stuff. There's the train. Sometimes you get lucky on the train to jump in a moving train one. And that simply is sometimes I got credit from it for it, even though it wasn't underneath me.
Okay, Alex. Let's get your ride fitted for street spec.
Simply is. I do like the Nissan this world.
Every car you buy at a car dealer is a full
That's
stock
why I'm
ride,
doing this
ready
car.
to improve at a tuner. There is one tuner per region, and you can buy a different spec starter kit from each of them. These kits transform your vehicle for different terrain types. After fitting a spec starter kit, you can buy car parts that are automatically installed on your vehicle. Installing mechanical car parts increases your vehicle's car level. The higher the car level, the better it performs.
And of course, at the moment, I don't have access to drift, mount, monster, or drag. I noticed there seem to be certain awards, especially for monster drag. You really do need those particular cars for vehicles, so it's only to get a low one.
Looking good.
As you
Let's hit the
progress later
streets.
in the game, you actually buy them straight out the gate at that level. I don't do that a lot though. One, they're more expensive, but two, guess I like to build my cars up myself, honestly, for skills, or another way to do it. So it did say I need a red. I believe this is red over here. I do like the metallic, of course. I may do this a little different than I normally do. And I need to get so I need to get blue. Simply as there's an award for driving so far in red and blue car. Stickers. Yes, I do stickers. Let me do flames. I mean, I like that one, but I'm trying to do something that really pops on this car. Don't look too bad, but the grain ain't showing up on it. That don't. Kinda like the. Gotta keep in mind, it's also gonna match that black. I mean, that red. Black, I wish black. Oh, wait. That's actually up to work that. Splitter ain't right. That's not that one. There usually is a certain look-alike from the back end. That's close. And that's it. And that's what was that? We'll see. Sally is simply all these are expensive. Let's see what all they got. Kinda like that or that. I'll go with this. Simply is a big pop, so I'll be happy. I don't think I will, because I don't think I got one. Next, of course, is the facelift trophy. I don't pick one to pop, and that simply is. I don't think this car don't have skirts. And of course, I got the red and blue for when I get to headquarters, so I need to make that switch. That's after the little race for Zoe.
Alex, come over to the location I'm sending you now. I want to see how you handle yourself.
Well, boys flying off.
You trying to give me the slip? It won't work.
Back off! I'm coming.
You've been inside for a long time. Let's see if you remember how to do this. know the deal. Here's the fine print. We're going after Coburn first, Shiv second. Anyone else I arrest on the way is a bonus.
I'm not helping you take down the whole 510s.
I'm interested in dirty cops and murderers, and that's it. Speaking of murderers, we're putting Shiv away for life. You kill him, you're back in that cell.
You got a hard-on for Coburn, I get that, but why do you need me to get it?
Coburn's weakness is the 510s. He's got half the FBI in his pocket.
So easy.
If I came at him with a regular investigation, he'd see it with his eyes closed. But if I get an inside eye on Shiv's operation, we can
she
confer.
wrecked
You've got the
out.
skills and motivation to see this through.
So where are we going now?
I've set up an HQ. We need somewhere safe, somewhere your crew can work to support you.
My crew?
Your crew. A point man's only as good as the team that stands behind him.
He says so. Think of the Sir Bronze for a pathetic start, eh? Interesting, though. Gold, you only get 1 point for that. Or a gold party, huh? You still only get 1 point to your vehicle.
Okay, you pass.
Well,
In here.
might be late enough.
I think you're gonna like this place. Like it or not, this is home for the foreseeable. Here, I've been laying out the basic intel so far. The 510 Motor Club. What started as an illegal street racing club has over the last 5 years developed into a sophisticated gang network, with chapters in every state. Boosted cars go southwest. Contraband comes back northeast. In short, if you can fit it into a road vehicle, the 510s are smuggling it. Our 2 targets. FBI Special Agent Bill Coburn. We know he's fallen from grace. We just need the proof. And Dennis Jefferson, a.k.a. Shiv. Together, they've transformed the 510s. Coburn provides introductions and protection from law enforcement, while Shiv does the wet work. The 510s denote rank with tattoos. Shiv's the king, the V8. Infiltrate the 510 Motor Club. Earn your ink and climb its hierarchy. You find the evidence I need to put Coburn away, and we'll take Shiv down with him. You'll need a pledge from a chapter head to get your first 510 tattoo. Make your rep on the local circuit, get on that ladder, and don't stop until you reach Shiv. I'm set up in here where you can manage your perks, upgrades for your cars, and abilities. The more you progress, the more perks you can equip.
No, don't
Here's
have
your
a
collection
lot.
board.
Do
You'll
you
find one
do
like it
that?
in every dealer and tuner. The board lets you manage your cars and their specs. It also gives you quick access to all the dealers and tuners in the world. In your HQ workshop, you can install parts you've bought at a tuner, as well as those you've won by completing missions. It's essential to install the best parts you have to improve your ride's car level and performance. You can also customize your ride with paints, decals, and cosmetic parts. Any damage you sustain can also be repaired in the workshop.
Oh, I was looking for the repair option. So what I do is go color, then you do two-tone. That's what I always do, I think. Switch it up a little bit. Okay, there's that. I'll go into my perks. Go faster. Vehicle braking. I usually do this one. Simply is. Granted, I don't usually get it, but you never know. So.
You'll need a pledge from a local capo if you're gonna get your foot in the door.
It's not.
The Detroit set is run by a
lucky.
guy named Troy. Get him on side, gain his trust, and earn that 510 ink.
It simply is.
If you want to climb the ranks quickly, you need to team up with other 510s. You can use the players list to help you locate nearby members and form crews. Working together, you will improve your chances in missions and earn bigger rewards. With your crew, you can explore the world, find and car parts.
Alex, I have a favor to ask.
Yeah,
I
some
think I found
squads
the
are
best
called.
police
That's
driver,
what I want.
but I need to know if she's as good as she looks. Can you visit the location marked on the map and pick up the illegal goods? If my protege, Clara, can bust you, then she can bust anyone.
Should I take that as a compliment?
Take it as you want. What do you say?
I never say no to getting stoked up on adrenaline.
I'm in. Okay, now I want to check something real fast. Something was. Nope, it's 20 minutes past what I needed it to be. Looks like I'm the only one around. So,
There are a lot of 510 drivers out there, and on the streets, it's always useful to have friends. Review drivers' profiles and add them to your crew roster.
as simply as there is an award for that. I need it. What is this? This speed? Why the hell not? Oh, come on, should I go there?
When retrying a skill you've already completed, you can review your past performance and the records of other 510s. Check the wiki for details.
Oh no, someone else wrong. Bloody hell. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I think this has to be, yeah, I think so. I think it has to be a friend. Sadly, I don't think I got any with this particular, place. And no, I don't got calling all units at the moment I'm doing this. Simply there's something else to get off of this besides the most. What's her
Great.
name?
Before we begin, we have lined you up a special car. I
Clara.
want to be sure Clara's got what it takes.
That's
You'll
her
find the
name.
coordinates in your sat-nav. The vehicle will be waiting for you.
Rotate
Okay, I'll get to it.
This
Follow
one's
the
a little
GPS
higher
to find the
rank.
crate.
That's guess why they do this car. Well, it's technically not the one that roll the shows, but come over here and oh great, nice sun. Time of day for this. And simply are these crates. You want to level up quickly, are a great way to do it, and you can also build your cars up for them. Plus, get lucky, get car parts, car fragments, build a car, build up your cars, just get more cars this way as well. Of course, with PS Plus, I want to have players to help me, but I also want to have players against me at the moment. So, of course, car seems to be going a little slow. It's supposed to top out at 182, and that's not even near that.
Good. Now deliver the crate to the location on your map.
Now where the piggies.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. There are some cops.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. For some reason I do this action, so this little thing you get off this. Guys come close enough, brother.
Joel, I'm going in.
Okay, you're almost there. I'll call out the police.
Of course, that cop car you see waiting there is Clara.
Your training is complete, Clara. I'm giving you a big fish to catch, and he doesn't believe in birthdays. If you bust him, no one will stand in your way. Ready?
We'll soon find out.
Nice driving,
Hey, what he's
Clara,
about to
but you're
do.
gonna have to try harder.
Oh, I hate that unless I'm on this bridge.
Cars with flashbangs. Whatever next.
Oh, God.
The good news is that all your rides for this mission have been tuned up and fitted with the latest toys. Simply press a button and enjoy the fireworks. Give it a go.
Okay. Yeah, I know about these. Gotta find the ones I like. I think it's... I know Speed Hack is one. Cruise Control. It's this.
He gave you the slip, but we've got a backup plan. The back on target button will zap you back into his perimeter. Give it a go. Watch out. You have to keep him close to trigger the arrest. You're too far away. Get in there.
Target apprehended. Mission accomplished.
Relax, RoboCop. She's ready, Zoe. I'm taking off.
Thanks, Alex. Perfect. Now look at the map. There's a new tab up there, the Offenses tab. Police HQ use it to alert patrol cars to offenses currently being committed. You'll also find a list of contraband requiring surveillance. As soon as someone picks up the stash, move in and make the arrest. Before you get going, you'll need a car. I wangled things so that your first car is free of charge. Head to the police shop and enjoy pulling in the felons.
You know, if I get calling all units, I'll do just that. It's simply this. There's usually 2 bronze, 2 silver, 1 platinum, or 1 gold in each this region to do, or does look like 2 platinum? Because that looks like platinum. Nope, that's silver. And simply R is on this. Keep this in mind. These are, depending on the level, are more and more difficult. So keep that in mind. So what I want to do is I want to simply do not want to be on the Offenses tab. I want to be here. And simply is I do want to go back near headquarters. That simply is where I started, and it's right on this road. And it's from where I drive to start making my journey to New York from.
Okay, Alex. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's get your ink. The first mission's on your map.
Yo, I'm not doing that shit, lady. Simply just like to give my car a little, well, a lot better. No, so I like to usually get, it may seem weird, I like to get up high enough where I can get platinum early on. Trophy, the platinum things out of the way. Simply is. These are a little easier than most. That's of course want something in the morning, so can't be done. Let's go. And what should pop here at some point? They'll probably tell me about Wild Run as well. We got some new events going on. Alright, nice mumble jumble before I get there, so keep that in mind. Actually, before I go too far, I want to do something more fun. I did say I want to check this out. I thought it'd be here though. We will see. Yeah. Actually, I will do. So I wanted to get some things. That's my free stuff I get for this particular game. At least the ones that are necessary. One's easy money, of course, that's 50,000 crew credits. Okay. And the rest are simply our wallpapers, but that would be PC only. So what I may do is back up. Simply as that's that, and there's that the new content is available at HQ. What's available at HQ? Oh, well, I could do HQ, though. It's not that far from me. Maybe I'll do it once we do the show. Yes, I do have the technology, I could do that. See, this car keeps doing the same thing. Keeps rising, bouncing up, or what's causing that. You also may notice the timer seems to stop the score seems to stop at one point between silver and gold. So what I'm going to do is do this. Since this stuff's only available at HQ apparently, might as well get it in case of see someone want. So I can get it when I'm out that way. Yeah, that's what I'm after. My easy money, 50,000 crew. Of course, this is I think only available. So I think no, I already got it. I get more though when I, of course, do get to level 10. It's she's my after I get the dirt spec, cause she's my faction. Oh, it did. Is it? This is where. Oh, I know why. I should don't put the wall inside it. Wait a minute, which way are you guys taking me? Okay, making sure it's taking me, because earlier I did that and it touched to take me a different direction than I'm used to. Simply on their skills to do along this one route. Right now, I'm not on timer, but when I go from New York to LA, I do have 50 minutes to get from New York to LA. So there's an award. And you'll see me going the wrong lane up ahead, but this is I'm going this way. That's one of them. There's actually a few of them associated with red and blue. There's another one for it might be only in the south though. I really can't remember though. And so I hate when they come to a complete stop, but run your path unless you're trying to score. I'm gonna sweat it, maybe. Oh, thank God. No. Somebody's a retry and got an option, of course. That simply is. That's for more XP. So in order to at least a scramble, precision, and jump as well. Maybe another slalom. I think that's in New York. Between here and New York, you know. Or between here and thing. Of course I got the damn thing. I didn't even know I did it. We don't need roads. 88 miles per hour, Back to the Future reference here. Because gotta hit it right at 88 and completely drained the nitrous. Well, that's pretty cool. Didn't realize I did it. And keep in mind, if you haven't played this in a while, show something off real fast. I think it's... No, it's actually, this is options. Simply, if you haven't played in a while, hold up. Simply is this. If this is not where, like similar to where I have it, the car, acceleration is really bad on that. Let's keep that in mind. Something I learned. It's like really like this. It's basically like this. When you're trying to accelerate, like really slow acceleration like that. If you don't fix that. Learn that the hard way. It's like what first time it happened, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I figured what's going on. That's of course on one of my main accounts. This one was just created, mainly is the crew that I'm playing with this. And like I said, as simply as I'd already beat the game with my main account, and now that I'm broadcasting, the game I do like, so I'm showcasing it. Waiting for the crew 2, actually on the beta test list. We'll see if I get picked. If I do, hopefully maybe I can showcase that game. If not, it ain't no big deal. It shouldn't be that much longer before it actually comes out. I hope. No, Far Cry 5 is their next big release, I believe it is. And again, if you haven't played for a while, you may remember back when that used to be set rewards and set levels and all what you would get here. Now you did get, it's just smart loot, I think they call it. That's simply every skill. In fact, you'll notice this when we get to the East Coast. There used to be, you would not have those skills unlocked till you got to level 10. Now they're just unlocked once you get there. And that's that's every region now. Hate the rain. No, Mustang is actually, I think, one of the better cars for this particular thing. Wants to nice and be slender, more slender for it. Motorcycles, of course, are the best, but I ain't got wild runs, I ain't got access to no motorcycles. But I got it anyway, yay! Almost that gold, almost that gold. Speed bonus always helpful. So really the next one I come to, hold on. The next one I come to is the scramble skill. And I've had that pop it. That's just, no, I don't know what if I got to check. I'm gonna check going through the mirror, simply is. I forgot to check what my challenges are. Then a weekly resets tomorrow. Of course, monthly, not a big deal. The hardest one in Immortal, bringing that up, I just remembered something I needed to fix. Whole purpose. And then Claire's thing was make sure I got what I wanted here, and that is not my thing. I won't be. I want no limited nitrous. Wish I had that all the time on. You know, I'm gonna be in New York in two seconds. Just hold down nitrous. But, and just keep that in mind. If you're going from New York to LA, it may seem like, okay, 50 minutes, at least on this one, it would be maybe very daunting. I've already messed up. Oh man, I've already messed up. I've already started missing gate fees, but you really do have time to do your skills and stuff. Don't worry about that. You got time to work on skills and stuff. Not a lot of the skills, but at least those should come across. At least most of them. There's at least one or two I don't, because simply is. For instance, if I don't get this one, I ain't gonna sweat it. That simply is. This car is. I gotta check something actually, I think, on this car. Some of these things are very off on this car right now. I'm going to simply hit reach. I'm going to simply hit retry. That's so simple as. I want to check something before I do this. This is again under options. I think my steering needs to be needs to also be like that a little bit. I think. It seems off on that steering. What I'm doing is simply is there's some more players, of course, back that way. And I hope I don't get any jerk players. That's simply what I mean does. So it's either a rash, you keep ramming your vehicle, won't leave you alone, yada yada yada. You may notice I ain't getting invites for anything, and that simply is I do not have PS Plus at the moment, and in a way I'm glad because I do get tired of all that crap. I know there's a way to turn it off. I don't, in case I do want to get in on the actions. Just I'm realizing this might be right for there. Notice that I'd like. Seems like my stick is dead. I don't know why, but it does. So I got bronze at least. I don't worry now. It simply is, but this one's actually, there's something associated with those scramble skills or something. I forget what it was, but A to B or something, I remember had that. That's simply what I'm doing. Just checking my steering. Again, it could be just due to, of course, the rain as well. I know that. And then that particular scramble, I don't even know if I've ever done that one on this. Actually, I do a lot more challenge skills now than I used to. Only simply is, it used to be the way they had it, you knew what you were getting there, and if it wasn't better than what you already had, you probably didn't do the skill. Well, now, being the way the skills are, you Prison do actually do every challenge skill. I mean, so I know there's an award for passing so many taxi cars or whatever, and so much time here. Good luck. That's right, good luck. Overtaking so many vehicles here. And simply is, it's hard to find a busy street. Now what I've seen on the crew too from the trailer, simply going on top of some of these buildings. that looks cool. That ability looks cool. Racing on top of buildings seems to be cool looking.
All units, we have multiple calls of reckless driving spotted in the area. Keep a lookout. Copy.
Didn't pop it in time, so then get here. It's always a little thing that was spilled there anyway. Try and pop that up. Sure, one of those guys sounds like. I'm trying to remember his name. He plays Christopher Herman on Chicago Fire. One of those voices sounds very similar to him. Simply do wonder what I'm doing. Tonight I'm just doing from New York to LA, but what I'm really doing is I'm doing all the car dealerships. I will be doing that first, including, I guess. And I want to do that one simply from Detroit to St. Louis, so that'll be done a little different. Simply as I do try to do all the dealerships on the game, get them out of the way. So I could find them easily when I want a vehicle, but when I've got that's simply fast travels. Because let's face it, depending on where you're at, you may want to do the. I've noticed in this. Oh, that car hadn't hit me. Maybe I would have. Still noticing that little problem. But you know what I'm wondering actually? Maybe the problem is that it's too loose. Could be it's too. I mean, maybe the problem wasn't right. Maybe it's. Maybe I need to bring this way a little bit. Maybe that's been the problem. It's just too loose. I'm sure NASCAR people will know exactly what the problem. Give her a little wedge. Of course, tomorrow, or I guess technically it's after midnight, so later today. I don't even know if I'll be on. Simply is, well, we didn't know what day it is. Super Bowl. Ford. That's a decent raid. That's actually a decent launch truck right there. This is actually a really good car to have. That's a good dirt spec. And street spec actually is not bad. That's needed for a certain award, and we get those cars yet. Don't have to purchase yourself. I don't usually get to it. I didn't know there was a common theme on those two. If you ever look at them, they'll simply seem that every one of them almost used to be perf spec only. Which, honestly, I get enough perf specs as it is. I don't have that problem. Simply there's a lot of crates. Yep, a lot of perf specs there too. Shock, so far she has not caught me for death. And what you'll call when I have to redo those, pissing me off. So simply what I'm doing now is checking challenges, and again tomorrow I should have a new avatar. So unlock. Oh, I can run money. I need $500,000 for that one. So gotta keep it. Rally Cross. That sounds interesting. So visit 5 unique landmarks. Apply 2 cosmetic exchanges. Won't be that hard to do. How long do I got to do that? 15 hours? I may do that before I get off, actually. But not going to happen. Simply just buy PvP and not the rough parts. I'd say, oh, that I could do. I got 3 weeks to do it, not a problem. So I'll drive to it. You know, if I'm smart, actually, I'm right by this. I know where I'm at. Right now, why don't I do that? Somebody come over here to this. Get 2 cosmetic exchanges. I'm not gonna get though. We will figure this out. I could do paint job of this, or did this bloody red and blue, I believe. Simply as I know what color I like to do. Of course, color, that's expensive. Why don't you stick this stuff to cheaper? Because this okay, here's one I can do. Let's put that on there. This is only $4.50, of course. That's what I was looking for. That one. I didn't see that under this one with the, unless that's one I already have. That's similar. I don't mind that. Oh, I don't like that one. That's the one here, didn't mind. Like that. That's what I was looking for. So that'll work. And that was all I need to do. Now I just need 5 landmarks. And yeah, I know I won't read these because I'll read them when I'm actually doing that. And usually what I do is after I get done with these, I usually go around visiting those, all the landmarks. Simply that's a lot, pretty decent money for doing it. So what I need to do is exploration. Let's see, there's 2, there's 4, 3. Actually, dude, that one would take a little longer. Well, hell, the way I'm doing it, I could just do this a faster way. I don't always mention I'll be doing it again, these particular things. Simply is store water drop into each one, and that's a single session, which I will not be doing tonight. There's a lot of them, and 20 some or more here in this particular area. Simply is want to get this daily done, because I believe that's an award as well. Okay, how many is that down? That was it. I didn't know though. Could just do it by driving on to them. Oh, that's down. That's about an easy 5 grand. So simply is what I'm doing is I'm going back to New York. not going to drive this time because I've been there. So I was here. So right there and right about in here is, yeah. And well, that's slowly. I gotta go to the bathroom also. I want this. 72 miles, okay, that should be LA. So we're making sure that was the right waypoint. But not there in Detroit. I usually say my nitrous in case, of course, I come across a skill that needs it, like particularly is the speed ones and escape skills and jump, of course, always helpful for jump as well. I'm pretty sure there's one coming up here. Speed one, if I remember right. I know there is, but I already see it. That did seem to fix that problem a little bit. Of course, now it ain't raining, so it's hard to tell what it was. And of course, if you got friends who play this, the gold medal ghost may be their score. Keep that in mind. Not just random usually, but if you got a friend that's done it, they'll usually pop up. Boy, if not going fast enough or what? So, maybe it's simple. Whoa. Could be awesome, like a lot of other games. When the other ones about to come out, you start noticing problems with their old games. A lot more problems. Like, could be what's going on here. Never know. I noticed that with Red Dead Redemption, it seemed like it had problems with Grand Theft Online startup, and I was starting to notice on that as well. Oh yeah, this is the other one. Porky Pig. It must be by Salem. Mercer Sydney, I believe that's what train station's coming up. Stay above 100 and something. 125 real quick. Though I hate when this happens. It's usually if my GPS marker is no longer out. The line is no longer there. Yeah, that happens a lot. Sometimes it's so bad it takes, and it's serious, it takes a long time sometimes. Also happens for it to replenish them does happen during the crate deliveries too, and that's when it really gets annoying because you can't really keep checking your map because you got cops on your butt. Or when they use the bloody flashbang type moves, it's annoying. After that, it takes a long time for it to replenish. Sometimes it ain't too bad because I can tell where I'm supposed to go, but because there's a straight line. Other times, really annoying. And there's also another thing you could do as well. There's actually one, I'm not sure what you call those, is that PvE or faction type missions, or whatever they're called. Those usually point to point or a race or something against a computer. But there's one there in Detroit for around the prison to somewhere on the east coast or the south. I forget which one it is. That's pretty easy one to do. All you gotta do is be very careful as you're driving. And that's about the damage your vehicle takes. You know, less damage, not very much damage, better. So keep that in mind, but it's actually a good way to build that up. Now, I may do something I don't do a lot on this game, and that simply is I may do PvP at some point. I think I want that or a new controller before I do that. Simply is I may be causing some less speed. So I swear this does not seem like my speed is going up nearly fast enough for my taste. Like it should. It's hard to tell on these cars, so it's easier to tell on like a perf spec, or especially like a European ride. Cars you know should be topping good, really fast speeds. There'll be a precision coming up for too long. Have to get it on this. It's either this road or the next one you turn on to on the left. And sometimes, and I hope it don't, but if it does, it might not be avoided. Sometimes there is a crate on this road during this little thing I do, and I don't know if I have time to do the right crate. Since they only had the 50 minutes to get to LA. Right here, due to the size of the next map, to drive it, it should take a lot longer on the next one. If I'm reading, what I've been reading Game Informer and stuff, the map is a lot larger than there was on here. So it may take a lot longer to get between certain areas. Also sounds like you're starting in New York. That should be a nice improvement. Let's hope there's a decent single player stuff. For those of us who like that stuff. I really didn't mind the story on here. It might not be the best, but it wasn't bad. It's actually, again, through me playing it, I actually got my brother to actually play it. He's seen me playing this and he actually liked it, so he wanted it. Got it himself. Most of the level 6 looks. Every part of gold or better. Harder ones platinum, just gotta wait till you get to platinum unlock, of course. And there's another part for the vehicle. You don't, I don't even know if you see it anymore. It used to be on it, but it's called balance control or something like that. Never, it was always random when you got it, because it never knew when you were going to get that one before. I know, if I probably wouldn't have put no money into this too, like buying crew credits, nothing like that. I'm not, simply is. That's not me. I don't usually do those microtransactions. I mean, I do occasionally for like Never Wonder or Star Trek Online, but not overly so. Type. Simply, well, look at it. You could get a game for free. If I spend money for it, well, I mean, seriously, that seems weird. I mean, I should say that I actually did it on Ground Theft before. I should take that back. Well, I have, but first time I ever did it, it simply was my brother got that for me. That simply was wanted to get someone. There is someone I'm actually looking for if I get my controller. And completing on Ground Theft, and that simply is. I wouldn't mind having that, what's it called, Criminal Enterprises starter pack. Yeah, I know it gets me the basic stuff, but on certain things, but not bad. Pretty nice. I know you get some pretty nice cars or vehicles through it too, which I don't mind. They just want to like the Santoma or something, get that. Or is it the Gran Turismo? It's Gran Turismo, I don't mind. Simply is, I don't drive that Santoma. Simply is, I got better cars to get. I really would love to play it up, right now, of course, if you can't shoot, what's the point? I mean, if I have PS Plus, I know there's a way I could do it, and it's simply a pain in the butt, and it's simply as I switch the controller in and out. With the other one I got can shoot, but the problem is that one, I can't use my traction pad, so do you see the problem? And yes, I actually held up the store. There's not actually held up the store with a gun that didn't have no bullet I couldn't shoot. Guess it's lucky he didn't notice. That was kind of weird I did that. And I don't want to do that, make that mistake again. Only simply is can't rock over the second rare sure you do that. Got it. Now, technically, I should hit them and go for a run with them, but I'm not. And that simply is. There is an award, and I think it gives you a bonus card for Crew 2 for doing it. It's getting a wanted level and escaping a cop police in every zone. So I could work on that at some other point right now, like I'm so simply trying to get to LA. So this. I know it don't take 50 minutes, but it does take a little bit of time to get from here to there, from New York to there. And there are certain, I met certain zones or cities I feel hate more than others. Simply it seems to be more maniac players in those areas. Like there it was. Stars and Stripes. I knew there was one. I think there's also one that might just be an American vehicle. That's down in the south. Which I knew for sure then to switch out the car colors. Not car yet, and I ain't getting near enough funds for that yet. Well, I don't want to spend those crew credits. Simply if I could get a fast car for that, I'm gonna get a fast car with sometimes the gears for on sale for less than that. That's what I'm getting at. Either I'm there or I'm getting close to the mountain space. I tell by this railings and stuff on the side here. Oh yeah, no I am. Still in the Midwest, I believe, or nowhere kind of on that. There's Mountain States. That's why I don't like it, doing extreme specs. Cause if you do those trials, you can't tell where you get to a certain zone. Like, for instance, here in Midwest. So, not Midwest, but the West Coast. Because the dirt trials, of course, in Sacramento. Oh, that's one I kept still hearing now. That's interesting. That's weird. I'm not seeing where that would be here. Not hitting anything. No vehicles. Somehow, I have had that happen to me at least once, so I shouldn't have had the cops chasing me. But I swear the cop was on my ass. I kind of did nothing to warn it, and like there was a cop chasing me. I never understood why they were doing that, but they were. These guys are driving slow, so I was being too cautious. Something I had was going where it was one of those awards where you had to drive between, I think it was between a certain town to another town without doing the damage out camera. Oh, there's a jump coming up, maybe. Actually, I take that back. I don't know what this is or not. I think this is off the side there. And eventually I will be doing all these skills. So I really like to do that. And you would notice about me, I don't focus mainly on just the missions. I simply sell this game. Once you beat that, unless you're really into the filming and all that stuff, to me, it simply gets boring. It gets boring once you beat the seller. They sell quite. I hope they really fix that with the crew too. There's getting more to do, you know, outside the main story, where there's stuff to really focus on, or maybe even updates. For instance, calling all units did add a few more missions because you had the cop missions to do. So, or SWAT run, all you had was, as far as I know, all you had was Summit with which don't It's, again, it gets old, repetitive, boring to me, you know. Oh, damn it. Nope, I think I would have got it, but then they hit the bloody ass, man. Oh well, I ain't worried about that one.
A 911 call cites a vehicle driving erratically. All patrols be on alert. We read you.
But if I do that, if I get in a police chase, the only downside is that I have to reset my bloody ass GPS marker, my waypoint. No, it's a car park here, but I ain't got this area yet. I do like that little buggy. Another pretty decent rates, but I remember where you do jump over the train that's parked. I thought it was Seattle, but it don't seem right, so I can't figure out how to do it up there. So, well, of course, a lot of areas looks like you can jump there. But I think I got the jump over a moving one before in Miami, of all places, which you don't get a lot of lift off there. And right there, it's in the maintain police van. I've never been in a pursuit. How did I maintain the police chase? Dang. That's interesting. Some of the things that pop up and all you get. Yeah, it seems like it always pops from here. That particular award always pops in me in Mountain States. I haven't figured it out, but it does. Guess if it's simply having the alert up there, maybe. I don't know. It's a pretty some shit. But I know there's some speed challenges coming up. That's why I don't really want to use my nitrous, or I would be using it. Simply as I know there's some skills over here that need nitrous. But I'm not sure when those come out. Now I'm going to go around simply as I do know this where this jump skill is located, and that simply requires me to turn around. Just don't want to think it is. Oh, this is speed actually. I'm not seeing that, and I'm like, that don't make sense. But I'm not seeing the building. How could be that? But like I said, I knew that was. I should have knew that was coming. There was just mentioning. So that's so weird. Acceleration bonus, that'll help. I did learn one thing, it didn't matter what the paint job was. She said do it the other way, where the blue is on top and the red's underneath. But I searched that up and it still works. So it's good to know. I mean, technically, I'm sure I got enough to get at least the car, but the problem is I also gotta get the street spec on it. And I'd want different visuals for the cars, but I'm not really worried about going to get a mic back, because I thought about getting a Camaro as well. But that's why I'm not doing that just yet. Someone to love God saying, you know. Differences, I could do, think, different realms, at least. Notice that landmark, but I don't do those yet. Of course, only those. I may do this. So I just have to get down the road a little bit. And simply as there's the ramp right there. So I do need to go by it, but what I mean is I do need to come turn around. You know, I do try to be courteous if there's people doing a skill, or like if the summit's going on, you may have people doing skills. Wish all people were that way, but they're not. Sad but true. There are some people that aren't. That's why I don't do this one very often, because it seems like it's for... This is the one that I'll try one more time, but this is the one I met. This particular jump is sometimes harder to get at these lower levels. Simple as you got this turn in here. I'm there though, no problem. I got two ways I could do this. Hit equip. I think I'll hit retry. Simple as I could do this. That's why not. Another way I could do this could be, once I do this, could probably even do a next broadcast or simply go back to my other account for this. Because now I've technically got, well, except trophies, but that ain't that big. But it's simply, I got everything that guy really did. Got the missions out of it that he had done, because he hasn't done any other mission besides those opening ones. Yeah, he is up. That one is up to level 50 or higher. That's our biggest difference, of course. I don't know. I may keep doing it on this one, but we'll see. Make this scramble easier from the original one was. May not be though. I'll come see where's that. Simply I know great spec could do better at these. So dirt specs I don't think they'll do bad either on these. Oh, I might have put an ankle left to that. I know, Rich, I thought about that with my other one is I do have a Lambo and I do have an Agera. On that one. Which I know, I love those cars. The only reason I got the Agera was on sale when I got it. Looks to be another speed one coming up. Oh man, there is a good example of that. It seemed like my speed was holding steady for a long time there. That's what I mean about that. The controller problem, acceleration of this game. Then again, could get this one up on the Fireworks, but monthly is actually way easier to get on this one. It's 100 that this funny wreck parts, and the other one is driving about 600 or some miles, which honestly ain't that hard to do if you do the crates. Seem to pile out real quick. Those up the mileage real quickly. I don't know what I want to do tonight before once a month I did want to re-download something. Simply do that overnight and I don't have to worry about doing when I'm away, when I'm actually needing my game my system. Oh crap, another scramble. This going outside of Kingman. This made it. I swear if one of these was a lot easier to do than the other ones. This might be the one that just messed up right there. This may also be the one that's pain in the butt. I may do very well showcase this on here. And it simply is there are some of these. If I hadn't done the data centers, so I knew that or not, that'd be, because there's some of those that are a pain in the butt to get to. Showing how I do it, and they help others. So if I admit, I would love. If I could manage this game without a controller, I could think about it. Something is well run. And that's simply for the motorcycles. I'm calling it, should say calling all units, because it gives you well run as well. Or the complete edition, which also gives me certain season pass and vehicles. Some extra vehicles. You will see. Something kind of worried about buying that stuff only simply is. I mean, seriously, Crew 2 ain't, it's not that far off from being out. And that's actually the reason I want to work with the other account, because that's the one I've actually been playing on. We will see. Just like for here, never know when there's a skill or simply right in nitrous. No, every time I mention, I know notice one pops up. I swear. And I know there's one coming out of the West Coast that probably won't get, only simply is it's hard to do without the right cars. Simply is, it's a escape skill. Or may get it, you don't know. But this won't get a high score. Gotta do much certain skills, so way easier on the motorcycle, almost a bicycle. And it's simply slalom precision. I have to admit, scramble actually. Race line, monster trucks. And there are some skills, it seems you do have to have a specific vehicle to do. And that is some of those extreme specs. So I've seen the least ones for drag, and I've seen at least one or two specs. You definitely need a monster truck. Oh, those monster trucks do. Simply where they're at. And of course the drag one I mentioned are the long jumps ones. Unless you got a really fast car, even then I don't think they're doing. There's also those skills that I think you gotta be over a certain speed limit because they go by so fast. It's like hard to imagine doing anything but really, really fast dragster. There's also, of course, that one over there by that area that I know you can do. That's actually one good place to build up your dragster too on that particular skill. And we're on the west coast, and it looks like we got another speed skill coming up. You notice another about the third or fourth one. Came to. I swear that I think it's a friend of mine's car. My brother, I think that's one of my brother's ghosts. Simply it looks like his car. He's got one that looks just like that. If I could see the side, I would know for sure. Because I know what the side is. Would have a Brazil on it because that's the sticker he's got on that car. On the silver or better part in every something on the vehicle. And this is, of course, a good spot to build up some bucks as you could get usually decent drift total so far. Usually, you know. There's actually another spot that seems better. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not the road, thank God. I've seen that bronze crate. Simply ain't worthable, but fragment being in there. So keep that in mind. That's platinum guarantees you'll go get one. Gold next to guaranteed, that's at 75%. Silver's 50 and bronze, of course, 25%. On those. You know, I've had a bronze one sometimes pop first try, and then I had a gold one. Sometimes it take me about 5 or 6 times, and I still ain't got it. Just because so percentages don't always do crap. Really squad. And I admit, trying to do missions with this controller would be really difficult. And there's some of those racing ones if you are going your fastest, you are not putting off. For stuff like this, it's actually not that bad. Even skill building, skills ain't that bad. Of course, if I do get it on in the morning, I'll probably be doing Sims again. Simply is, I do need to get Casey dead, good and dead. And of course the reincarnation brought back into the Howell as a ghost. Look, there's some player back there. That's weird. Yeah, it's showing 800 plus one definitely back in there. I'm curious about something they check out before I get off, and it simply is. There is a thing up there. Curious where it's at right now. Actually, it may be monthly. I want to think about it. That's the summit. I couldn't even showcase that if I did it on my outlaw, my other outlaw account. Did some bigs at that point. You could showcase all. I don't have color in all units with me. I got that on someone, but I forget which one it is. Honestly, or some. Honestly, I already did all those missions as well with that one. That's what was called mission. Whoa, crap. Voice. That should have maybe over there. We're not used to a balloon being over there. So maybe the 1,200 miles on it. Yeah, I figured that would pop. Anyway, there is going to be a speed challenge coming up. It's one of those really quick ones. I know it's coming up once I get to LA. Anyway, it's out of the last mission. Last part of the last mission. Takes part here. Yeah, I really do think they're really buttholes for what they do on that. Simply as you get a raid spec and it ain't your own. Up against shivs I think it's a perf spec. That's really messed up that they do to turn it. But yeah, I usually bring them down. But the fact is, how many often that happens where you don't even have your own ride. Early on, I understand this. It's before you unlock them, of course. You want to have your own. But that late in the game, you've got every spec, so never understood why to do one try.
Circuit is the only spec that can deliver on this course.
Yeah, it's true. Circuit is a beast. Of course, they don't take much damage. Keep that in mind. Like I said, this is a very quick one, as you see. Probably not gonna get this one because you gotta stay above a certain speed limit. All that. This car doesn't do point out off. I've already been doing those. So I talked about the third or fourth zone I've had those on. Can't remember if there's any in the East Coast. I don't know if it's 3 or 4. I may drive to Vegas as well. Not that far. Simply I'm letting that by. Don't seem like a lot, but those little, every little bit adds up. But Vegas would be it. I probably will drive to Vegas just to get out of the damn way. Only because that road between here and there is a little twisty. It's only one car series cars. I really wish they would have added to it. That would have been Trans Ams or Fibers. Not bad, not bad. Oh, is that here? Oh no, but that might be a sell. They got that car, of course. That's a pretty decent car right there. What the hell is this? Lamborghini. That one I could actually give either one of those would be good, actually. Huh. One car in here is the Guerra. That's a problem, because I do want to do some with the Guerra. Seems to be collected, but Lamborghini Huracan Mercedes. Where is it? There it is. It simply is. I need to test drive this sucker. Well, since I'm here, I simply just test drive this. Don't actually have to drive it right there. Download a test drive budget. That's actually, I believe, unlocks a car on the crew too. Also for doing that. That's kind of why I want to save all my money, is trying to get that 500,000 build up. Like I said, I won't actually test drive this. I don't need to or know
Push it to the limit.
Nah. Don't want to wreck it. Can't afford the insurance. Simply as I love that color. It's nice perspective. But that Ford GT ain't bad either. So I'm just going, yeah, I'll drive to, is that, hold on, is that it? Not that car, this one. Yeah, it's just an ugly ass color. They've actually added some cars to the game as well that were at first just giveaways for the summer, but I've seen some got added. Now there is a car back there. You do have to have a call on all units to get, and that's the way to take some Maserati or something like that. I know there's one. Where's mine? There's Vegas. But again, I may get that. I haven't decided what I want to get. I do love this game. I don't know what to check. This is slalom. I can do slalom. At least I can do it if the gates pop up right away. Oh, I'm sorry. I think my broadcast is stopped. I hope not. I don't know why that's popping up lately. It sort of pops up certain times of night or certain times of day only. I don't know why. It's hard to do this without that speed problem fixed, I swear. So many shucks of the real fast. That's what I was afraid of.